Hello, my friends. My name is Ellen. Welcome back to my Southern Kitchen and the 9th episode of Ellen's Fall Baking Series 2024. Today is a very special day, my friends. It is the first day of fall, my favorite season, and I love the fall colors. And in honor of it, I am participating in the first day of fall collaboration hosted by my good friend Debbie over at Debbie's Kitchen. For our collaboration, I decided to make a dessert. And to me, nothing says fall like some good old apples. So today I'm going to share with all of y'all a dessert using apples. What's more American in fall than some good old apple pie? So that's what I'm going to make, an old-fashioned apple pie. And my friends, it is so simple and easy to make, thebomb.com delicious, and we're going to make it completely from scratch. Everybody's going to love and enjoy this, and it's going to be full of apples and spices. Also, Thanksgiving is coming up soon. This would be perfect to serve at your Thanksgiving dinner. And I'll post a complete recipe along with the instructions down below in the description box. Also, check out my previous video, Classic Coffee Cake. I'll post a link to that down below in the description box. So grab your pie crust, your spices, and get those apples peeling, sugar, because we're about to bake some apple pie magic in my Southern Kitchen. Here we go. Alright, my friends, the first step we're going to do is prep our apples. I have 8 medium-sized apples. I'm using Pink Lady, or you can use any firm apple. Golden Delicious, Granny Smith, Honey Crisp, whatever your heart desire. And we're going to core them and slice them. I'm using my apple quarter, and my apple quarter will give us the right slice of apple. You want to slice them to a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch thick. But if you don't have an apple quarter, you can use a knife and just peel them and slice them. And using my paring knife, we're going to remove the skin. Keep your fingers out the way. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish with the rest of my apples, and I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, I am through peeling and quartering my apples. And off camera, I place them into my large bowl. So now we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. It will help the apples from turning brown, and it will give it some flavor. And into our apples, we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. It will help thicken the apples. Next, we're going to add in 1 cup of white sugar, 1/4 cup of packed light brown sugar. And this is optional. I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract to give it a little extra flavor. And some yummy fall spices, 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and a pinch each of ground allspice and table salt. And stir all these together until they're well blended. It will create a glaze. Alright, my friends, I am through stirring my apples. And it smells amazing. Can smell the cinnamon, the nutmeg, and the allspice. Smells like fall up in here. Now we are ready to pour it into our pie crust. And I'm using a 9-inch pie crust. This is my homemade pie crust recipe. I'll post a link to that down below in the description box. Or you can use a refrigerated or a frozen pie crust. If using a frozen pie crust, use a deep dish and let it thaw. And make sure you grease your pie dish with butter or cooking spray. And you want the glaze too. Alrighty, now we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of unsalted butter that I cut into little cubes. Okay, so now we're going to set this aside while we work on our top crust. Going to roll it to about a 1/2 inch thick. You can do a whole crust or a lattice crust. I'm going to do a lattice crust. Alright, my friends, I am through rolling out my crust. So now we're going to use a pizza cutter and cut them into lattice strips. Or you can use a knife. And I like my strips a little thick, but not too thick. Alright, my friends, I am through cutting my strips. Now we are ready to put them on top of the pie. And this is how I like to do it. So we're going to take a strip and place it right on top, like so. Alright, my friends, I've got all my strips on top. Now we're going to brush it with an egg wash, which is 1 egg and a tablespoon of milk or water. And just brush it right on top. It will give it a nice golden brown color when it come out of the oven. Now we're going to dust it with a little white sugar to give it a little shine. And this is also optional. I'm going to add in a few butter chunks. I like my crust a little buttery. Alrighty, girlfriend. You ready to go into the oven? My oven's preheated to 400 degrees. We're going to let it bake for 50 minutes until the crust is golden brown and the apples are cooked through. And I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, there you have it. Old-fashioned apple pie. Doesn't that look good? And it smells amazing up in this kitchen. Nothing like the smell of fresh apple pie. So now we're going to let it rest for 30 minutes. You don't want to dig in right away. You want all that juice to stay locked in. And then I'll cut me up a slice and we'll give it a taste. My friends, look at this beautiful slice of apple pie. Isn't that pretty? And of course, you can't have apple pie without some vanilla ice cream. Apple pie a la mode. Now it's time for the best part, the tasting. Here we go. Look at that. Have a bite. The crust is perfectly cooked and buttery. The apples are tender and I can taste the spices. It is super flavorful. Oh, and nothing like some good old apple pie. This is fantastic, my friends. Please give this recipe a try. This deserves another bite, and I'm going to grab me some ice cream. Yum-o. Apple pie-licious. Well, I want to thank you again, Debbie, for hosting this collaboration. I had an awesome time, and I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video recipe, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And for more Southern magic in my kitchen, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell so that way you'll be notified when my new videos come out. Also, follow me on social media, Facebook, Ellen's Homemade Delights, and Instagram at Ellen Delights. And please send me an email, ellenshomemadeDelights@gmail.com. I would love to see your beautiful creations with my recipes. And I see y'all on my next video. Let's eat, much love, and happy fall.